Hello, my name is Lisa Donaldson. I apologize for my hair. It's just doing this weird thing right now. I tried to put it up in a ponytail and it's just like, no, we're not gonna work for you today. I'm gonna read a poem today. If you are triggered by depression or any sort of sadness or whatnot, just click right off, okay? I've had these feelings, I guess, for 3-4 days now. I'm just going to read it, and that'll be that. It may be, depressing, weird, sad, maybe even morbid, but, you know, it is what it is, and I like to read my poetry on YouTube. Alrighty, yeah, it's a little long. Okay. Lately, I am not afraid of death. I don't know why. When I heard that epilepsy can kill you, my first reaction was fine. Take me now. Am I depressed again? Hell if I know. I know we don't live forever. If I die, I want to die in my sleep. In my stomach, lately I've been feeling tears in my stomach. I'm missing my best friend who lives across the street, and we barely see each other. It's almost impossible, and I don't know why. And then I have another best friend who lives in Quebec, so it's basically really impossible to see her. I don't know why, but I feel sometimes trapped because I can't see my best friend who's across the street. I don't know if it's because she has kids or she's busy or whatever it is. And then I have a best friend who's in Quebec, and I can't see her because she's in Quebec. But lucky for me, she's coming down for 3 days. I guess that's a nice thing. But sometimes, ever since I've noticed that, or figured out that epilepsy can kill you, I know it's stupid, but right then and there, I just feel like saying, God, just take me. Because, okay, say I have one that's not that bad, okay, but what happens when the bad one comes along? What happens when I fall down the stairs and really hurt myself? What happens when I have one that, say, lasts 4 minutes, 5 minutes? What happens? I know I'm worrying ahead of time, but I'm a person that likes to be prepared for stupid things and I don't know, things that could happen, would happen, might not happen, but I mean, there's no care for what I have. And I'm not trying to feel sorry or say, oh, poor me. But, I mean, maybe that's, I don't know. I just, I don't know, I just feel like I'm in a cage and I have no way of controlling what I have. I have lorazepam for warnings and stuff, yeah, but I mean, what if I don't? What if I don't? These are like things that go through my head. And my boyfriend, I don't know if I put this in a video or not, but he was on his way to work. My dad was going to pick him up. And on his way, he fell on the ice. And he found out, going to the doctors, I think it was a week later or something, that he cracked his ribs. So I've got a, thing there where I'm kind of sad because we can't, cuddle, really, because, his ribs are cracked, and even if they are healing, what happens if I make it worse by hugging him tightly or squeezing him? I have all this shit running through my head right now, and, I don't know what half of it is, and I don't know how to explain the other half, and I don't know if I'm just sad right now because I haven't seen my best friend who lives across the street forever. I mean, we Skype on Facebook Messenger, but it's kind of not the same. I wish she could come down here or I could go over there, but whenever I ask her, she's doesn't want me down there. I think because she's she always says oh, I want to get away from the kids and stuff like that. So when her boyfriend, or not her boyfriend, her husband takes care of the kids, then she's okay, I can get a break from them finally, and then she comes down here and we make funny videos or have funny pictures and stuff like that. And I think I just got off topic of my poem, but it seriously feels like I have tears in my stomach, and either they want to come out or they can't come out because I'm confused about things. I'm feeling an emotional state right now. Yeah, if you're wondering why this phone is shaking a little bit, it's because that's kind of what happens when you have epilepsy. Your hands shake. It's like a little tremor thing in your hands. And I think it gets worse when you are upset or worried about shit. So I'm not on crack or anything. And then I don't know. I don't know what to title this poem because it's all over the place. There's good and there's bad. I just want to when the weather gets nicer. My nieces are coming down in June, which will be nice. Maybe it will get my mind off some of the stuff that goes through my head right now. I did see a therapist or whatever for a year or whatever, and then it stopped because my depression lessened, and then there was my epilepsy, which she knew nothing about, so she was well, I can't fix that, can't talk about that. Only my doctors and me can talk about that. I'm finding it very hard to lose weight lately. I do Just Dance, and to me, I still see the same old, well, not necessarily fat, but like chubby, and I'm trying not to blame it on my pills. Maybe my pills have something to do with that. I don't know. So much shit is going through my mind right now. I really can't wait for my second best friend to come down here for 3 days. That'll take my mind off some of the stuff. I remember when my depression was like really bad, I actually cut myself, and my boyfriend got mad, which is kind of a good thing, I guess. And he's like, if you do that one more time, I'm going to call your parents. I don't know, write down some stuff in the comments. Maybe happy comments. I mean happy things. I don't know, I'm just having like a really like bad day, and I needed to kind of rant on YouTube. I feel the fact that I'm not slim like I used to be. I used to be really slim because I had this like problem where I was really sick and I wasn't eating. After like 2 mouthfuls of food, I would be full, and they took me to the hospital and they found out why and blah blah blah. And now I think I'm gaining weight. I just look, I don't know, and I always think like on YouTube when I'm doing like a talk or a chat or a ramble, I always think, okay, what if I have a partial seizure while I'm like talking or something? Or an absent seizure. Absent seizures are just like when you basically go into space and you just sort of like, it lasts for like maybe like a couple seconds, and then you just pop out of it and you just keep doing what you were doing. There's all types of seizures. Maybe I'll make a video on that. And maybe you can learn more, understand it. I don't know. Maybe it's just like epilepsy, and I just go through stages of depression. I don't know what that is, but I don't know what's going on. But lately I've been feeling more depressed than I have been. It was late, and then I guess I have like things where it's like I get depressed and then not so much, and then I do. And there's so much things right now that I'm wanting to talk about, but I can't talk about it because it's all jumbled up. I wish I'm scared that I'll never get married. That's another thing I'm worried about. I don't know if it's like a money thing or my boyfriend doesn't want to get married. Yes, I know he loves me, but I also like worry about like that he maybe thinks that I'm not slim enough, and he doesn't find me attractive enough. Maybe I shouldn't worry about that. I don't know. Oh, the phone is shaking. My hands are shaking. Probably because I'm all... This is a long video, so I don't blame you if you don't watch it. I'm just sort of like ranting, and I read a poem, and it's like, I know there's no cure for epilepsy, and if you're like 1 year or 2 years seizure free, they usually like start lowering your meds. I've heard of people on an epilepsy group where the doctors just took away all her meds, and bang, she started going seizure crazy again. So yeah, never do that. Yeah, like, I believe in God, sure. I'm mad at him, but I believe in him. Because I had pneumonia, and that's what caused this stupid shit. I mean, if I didn't have pneumonia, I could be working at 2 jobs, which I really have always wanted to do, and I've always wanted to be working daycare or being a florist. None of those things will happen. I've tried working at many places, but you have to tell them, like, it's literally a thing. Like, you have to tell them, like, what your health issues are and stuff like that. And you have to tell them, I have epilepsy, just so they can be aware. But apparently, that did not work for me. They all became, like, either had an excuse, or they're like, well, we'll have you on call. Yeah, I went to a daycare, and I worked there for about a week, and, you know, they found out I had epilepsy, and, yeah, so they took me on. They're like, yeah, that's okay, blah, 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 and then later on, they're like, well, this is sort of a family business, but, you know, thanks for coming in, and yeah, heat also affects my situation. Like, if I'm out in the heat too long, like, say it's, like, really hot out, like, in, like, maybe 37, 36, and, yeah, I don't have water with me, I'm bound to have one, probably. And it's hard when you have nieces that want to, like, play and stuff, right? So I'm always carrying around a big thing of water. I apologize for my phone. It's like, if I'm shaking crazy, my hands are shaking, the phone is shaking. It's just like tremors hands, and I'm trying to hold it with both hands so it doesn't go crazy. It's just like, they're called, my doctor says they're called mini seizures. I don't know if you can tell, but that's how they are. Like, I'm not trying to make them do that. That's what it, tremors or whatever they are. Maybe I'll just, I don't know. They say that exercise helps stress. Yes, I have been doing Just Dance, and yes, it does help stress, but I really, 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 really want a treadmill, because I found when I had a treadmill, even though it was used, it did go down a lot faster, my weight. I mean, not to say that I eat junk food 24/7, because I don't really like candy. I have my ways where I like chocolate, but I'll go on a thing of it and then I'll stop, because I don't know, I'm just like talking, and this video is probably very boring right now, but I'm gonna stop it. And yeah, I'm also sad kind of because my cat's old. She's like 16, 15, and she's got a lot of mats in her fur, which is like really knots, and they're painful for a cat. And she's really skinny, and that kind of worries me too. I want to take her to the vet, but that's a lot of money. So if you guys have any recommendations for like cat foods that will be better. Right now we're feeding her Iams. And if you have any suggestions and you have a cat, and if you have any like suggestions for cat food that is maybe tastier. I mean, we feed her canned stuff too, but she's like, she likes it a lot and she'll eat it and she loves it, whatever. But her stomach, because she's, you know, old or whatever, she'll like barf it up. But it's not like a lot of barf, it's just like a little barf, and that's really disgusting. You don't want to hear about that, right? Right. Okay, well, I'm stopping this for sure because it's 21 seconds and a lot of numbers are jumbling away. Okay, I'm sorry for this depressing video. I'm sorry for this rant. If you watch this video, I will be very, very shocked. And obviously you have a lot of patience. Okay, I'm trying to smile now. This is good. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you are around the world. I love all my followers. I really appreciate you sticking around and dealing with maybe some of my crappy, depressing videos. I know you obviously like some of my musicallys because they're crazy. For musicallys, I always try to like do my hair so I look somewhat decent when doing the musically. I try to do funny musicallys because, like, I don't know, just more fun. Anyway, I will talk to you all in my next video, and I hope I am more upbeat. You know what I'm saying? But now that I talked that all out, I kind of feel a little bit better. So yeah, I will see you in my next video, and I love you all who are supporting me and listening to my crappy videos of depression and depression poems that are probably, most of them are boring. So yeah, I started YouTube actually just for fun. I don't want to make money off of it or anything, but I would like more supporters. I have 400 and something. Not that I'm begging you to, hey, go support her, go support her. No, no. I'm just saying, you know, how many I have. So yeah, I will, again, talk to you in my next video. I'm kind of feeling a little bit better now that I got that off my chest. Yeah. Peace out and have a good day. Love ya.